Hello, good afternoon or good morning, or good evening. I hope you're having a great day and I'm super excited to get to practice with you. This practice is going to be a lot of nice core strengthening. Obviously we'll use all the other body parts as well, but we're really going to hone in on the core and let it do most of the work today. We'll do some balancing poses and do lots of good strengthening. So you can grab a couple blocks or maybe a couple pillows, anything to bring a little extra support we'll use throughout the practice, and hop into something that feels good to you, and I'll meet you on your mat. Feel free to turn on some music if you'd like, and yeah, I'll see you when you're ready. So we're going to start out in a really comfortable seat. So if you do have blocks, you can rest on top of the block by sitting on the block and crossing your legs, coming into a really gentle seat here. This nice easy pose, and give yourself a moment to settle in, softening your shoulders, softening your hips, getting out all the wiggles, and then roll your shoulders back. Let your chin tuck down just a little bit, lifting up through the crown of your head, finding some extension through the spine, and bring your palms to heart center. Settling into this space. Deepening your breath with each exhale and allowing your body to arrive at the mat. Elongating your neck, finding a nice extension from your shoulders to your ears, sitting up really nice and tall. Just observe how your body feels as you settle into your mat today. What thoughts are running through your mind? Noticing how you feel. Any particular emotions that are arising as you settle in. Allow the outside of your thumbs to press into your sternum, lifting through your chest, tightening through your core. Drawing your attention to a meditative breath and allowing the sound of water to wash over you. Visualizing yourself under a waterfall. Not a waterfall that is gushing down and overwhelming you, but a nice gentle waterfall that is slowly washing away debris, anxiety, fear. And taking a moment here to allow everything of the day to wash away. Every up, every down, every twist, every turn. Allowing it to graciously rinse off of you. Starting afresh in this moment. Release your hands down towards your knees, allowing your palms to face up. Taking a moment here to consider why you came to your mat today. The intention for your practice. If you could walk away with from this time with one thing, what would it be? On your next inhale, reach your arms up overhead, bringing your nose to point towards your fingers, palms face towards each other. Reaching through your fingertips, draw your shoulders down, extend your neck nice and long. And exhale over to the right side, bringing your left hand to your right knee, reaching your right hand back behind your hips. You can keep your eyes closed here, trusting your body. Inhale, reach your arms back up and twist to the left side, bringing your right hand to your left knee, reaching your left hand back behind you. And inhale, reach your arms back up. Exhale, bring them down. Slowly roll forward, remove the block if you are sitting on a block. You can set it off to the side and sit down with your legs in front of you. Pressing the backs of your knees rather into the ground, pressing your toes up towards the ceiling, sit nice and tall. Bring your palms to the mat right behind your hips, pointing your fingers towards your hips. Draw your shoulders back, elongate through your spine, and let your head drop back, opening up through the throat. Try not to crank your neck back, but simply opening. And then with your right hand pressed into the ground, reach your left arm up, pressing through your fingertips, finding that nice deep opening through the left side body. And exhale, bring the left hand down, reach the right arm up, finding that extension through the right side body, through the shoulder, under the arm, and exhale, bring it down. Slowly walk your hands forward, crawling your fingers towards your toes. You can stay right here, or you can reach to the bottoms of your feet, allowing your elbows to soften and drawing your torso down towards your legs. Letting your head relax down, letting your spine round out just a little bit without caving in too far. Taking a nice seated forward fold here. Relax your head, opening up the back of your neck, and gently let your head rock left and right. And then shake your head, yes. Lifting up and down. And then allow your whole body to sway left and right, including your legs. You might find a little deeper opening through the calves, through the thighs, maybe even through the side of the legs, maybe even through the knees, the toes. Letting your breath deepen, keeping your lips pursed together. Let your breath move through your nose, in and out. And settle back in, bend your elbows just a little bit more, drawing yourself a little bit closer to your knees. And gently walk your hands up your legs, coming back to seated, extending your back nice and tall. Good. Wiggle your toes, maybe roll your ankles a little bit here. Beautiful. And then you're going to come all the way onto your back, bringing your feet to the ground, lay all the way down on your mat. You're going to hug your knees to your chest and rock left and right. And then you're going to extend your legs long towards the ceiling. Now, if you'd like, you can come to a wall for this part. We're going to press the legs as straight as they can go and press your feet flat as though they were pressed up against the wall. You can relax your hands on your thighs or down at the ground beside you. If you're having any low back pain here, feel free to lift your hips using your hands or keep your feet on the ground. With your feet lifted, your legs elongated, I want you to start engaging through the core, using your core to hold your legs up. So as you tighten through the low belly, through the upper abdomen, drawing your core up into your rib cage, tightening through your thighs, pressing those heels up and drawing your toes down. Let your legs come to a solid place here. Good. You can always use your hands to support your legs or let your hands rest down for a little bit of a deeper strengthening exercise. Good. Bring your your right knee down first. Keep that left leg nice and long. And just hold here for a moment. Taking a deep inhale and a deep exhale. And then press the right leg straight, bend the left knee down into your chest. Keeping that right leg nice and long. And then extend your left leg, bend your right knee in. Good, almost like little bicycles here. Extend the right leg, bend the left knee. Good, using your core to support you. Extend the left, bend the right. Good, we're gonna move back and forth through these. So on your inhale, extend out. And on your exhale, draw a knee in, nice and controlled. Extending out on your inhale, exhale, draw your knee in. Good. Beautiful. Exhaling a knee down and inhaling it up. Using your core to support you. Moving with each breath. Good. You might start to feel a little fire through the thighs, through the core, maybe even through the glutes and the calves. Good. We're going to do a few more here. Beautiful. Sit-ups are not the only way to build our core strength. Good job. Continuing that movement for a few more breaths. Good. Even it out with one or two more, and then press your heels up. Slowly lower your feet back down to the ground. Good. Allow that natural curve in your back to take place. And then on your next inhale, reach your knees up towards your chest. Give yourself a big hug. And lay back down, extend your arms out to a T, planting your hands into the ground to help support you. You're going to let your knees come towards the right side, allowing your side body to open here. All the left side is opening. And then on your inhale, draw your knees up back towards your chest. Exhale over to the left side. Good. As they extend to the left side, you want to press that right shoulder all the way into the ground. So your shoulders all the way to your fingertips are stabilizing you through this entire fluid movement. Inhale, draw your knees back up, and exhale them over to the right. Good, tighten through the core as you lift them up, and exhale to the left. Good, start to move with your own breath. Inhaling them, drawing them up, and exhaling your knees over to the side. Good, inhale, draw them up, and exhale to the side. Beautiful, continuing that movement, letting your core do the work here. Really rooting down through all 10 fingers, through the palms of your hands. Good. Beautiful, following your breath, staying connected, mind to body through breath. Beautiful. This is how we find that inner oasis, that inner peace, letting our minds and our bodies connect through breath. Good. Let's do a few more here using the core strength. You might start to feel a little bit of fire through the back, through the shoulders. Good, one more on each side. Loosening up the back as we strengthen the core. Good, draw those knees in, press your feet down to the ground. Bring your palms to the ground next to your hips. Press your palms into the ground, press your feet into the ground, right below your sits bones, and gently curve your tailbone in, lift your hips up towards the ceiling, coming into bridge pose. Finding some stillness here. Tighten through your core, through your low back, lift through your glutes. You may even draw your shoulders in underneath your shoulder blades. Good. Allowing your body to tighten here, strengthening from your shoulders all the way through your thighs. Take 3 deep breaths. And slowly round out your back, curving down to the ground. Good. Allow your knees to rock left and right. Beautiful. You're gonna roll to one side and you can come all the way up into a plank. So you're gonna roll to your side, you're gonna press your palms into the ground underneath your shoulders so that your wrists are stacking underneath your shoulders. And then you're gonna extend your legs long back behind you. Now, your feet can be together or apart, whatever feels good to you. Finding a really secure, strong place. Now, we don't want the hips up too high. We don't want them low. That will hurt the back. We wanna be nice and strong in a straight line. Good. You may have to walk your toes out just a little bit. Strengthening through your arms, through your core, lifting your back just enough so it feels supported. And then slowly lower your knees down, untuck your toes, send your hips back into child's pose. Relaxing hips to heels, finding a nice rounding through the spine. Walk your fingers forward as much as they can go so your elbows are lifted off the mat. The shoulders get a nice opening here. And then slowly come forward into, let's move these blocks so you can see my toes. Slowly come forward into your Sphinx pose, elbows under your shoulders, palms pressed into the earth, feet are relaxed here and untucked, shoulders are rolled back and lifted, spine is nice and long, lifting through the crown of your head. Beautiful. Finding a nice big opening through the core, stretching out those abs. Good. Coming back to your breath. And when you're ready, you're going to bring your hands down to the ground, press back into tabletop. Bringing your knees underneath your hips, wrists stack under your shoulders, tuck your toes, and go ahead and lift your hips all the way up for down dog. Another day, another down dog. Good. Drawing your hips up and back into that upside down V. Press into your left foot, reach your right leg up. Coming into 3-legged dog. And on your inhale, crunch towards your nose. And exhale, lift. Inhale, crunch towards your nose, and exhale, lift your right leg. Last one, knee to nose, crunch in, and exhale, lift. Bring your right leg down to meet your left, and extend your left leg up. On your inhale, crunch towards your nose, and exhale, up. Rolling up onto your right toes, crunch the left knee in, and extend it out. Last one, crunch in, and exhale it all the way out. Bring your left foot to meet your right. Come back to your down dog. Slowly roll forward into a plank. Lower down through your push-up and up into cobra. Extending your chest nice and tall. Lifting through your shoulders. Good. Press back into tabletop. Good. We're going to come all the way up to standing. We're going to move into our balancing poses. So starting with our left leg, you're going to press your left foot into the ground. We're going to practice a few variations of tree pose. So the goal here is tight core, tight glutes. Those are our top priorities. So starting with the right foot, press your right foot into the ground. Imagine all four corners pressing into the earth. You're gonna extend your left toes out to the side. Bring your hands to your hips. Now, this right hip tends to wanna lean out. We're gonna draw it back in as we tighten through the core. So we're engaging this low part of the core, but we're also strengthening up through the upper abdomen, drawing ourselves up, elongating that spine. Good, with your hands on your hips, slowly pop out the left knee, and then draw the left foot towards the ankle, letting the toes rest down. Now, find a spot in front of you to keep your gaze, and then when you're ready, gently lift the left leg up, bringing it right below or right above the knee, finding the place that feels good to you. If you'd like, you can come to the wall or use a chair here. But our goal is to find a spot where we can settle in for a little bit. Finding that spot on the wall is key. Pressing through all four corners of the foot is key. Drawing your core in nice and tight. Good. It's okay if your foot comes down, mine sure is. Continuing to come back to it. Looking for that spot to help you keep your gaze. Tightening through the core, through the glutes. Keeping your shoulders nice and tall. And maybe bringing your hands to heart center. Good. Pressing into the right foot. When you're ready, you can bring the left foot down. Shake out the right foot. Good. Do you notice here how it's engaging through your core that helps you hold everything together? Every time I take a pause and stop engaging, that's when I tumble. That's when I start to fall. That's okay, we can get right back up. But that engagement is what will help us stay there longer. So when you're ready, press your left foot into the ground. Bring your hands to your hips, extend your right leg out to the side, and pop that right knee open. Bring the right foot to the left ankle, tighten the hips, tighten the core. And then when you're ready, start to draw the right foot up, maybe keeping it right under the knee, or maybe bringing it above. Either way, finding a spot to help you keep your gaze. You can keep your hands on your hips or bring your palms to heart center. Allowing your body to be nice and strong here. Engaging through all four corners of the foot. And if you would like, you can always come to a wall or a chair to help support you. Good, pressing those toes in. It's okay if you're feeling a little wobbly today. We're gonna use the core to help us ground for a full body connection. And then when you're ready, extend your right leg back out, draw it in, and shake out that left foot. Good. Alrighty, let's extend our legs out wide. Keep your toes pointed forward. Good. Extend your arms out wide, pressing through your fingertips. Engage through your core and slowly start to fold forward, coming halfway down, and pause right here. Pressing through your fingertips, using your core to hold you up, engaging through your shoulder blades, engaging the back to keep you nice and lifted. Good. And then slowly lower down, rounding out the back. Press your hands into the earth and reach your right arm up. So your left hand stays down, your right arm comes up for a little twist, opening up the abdomen, drawing the right rib cage up towards the ceiling, pressing your fingertips towards the ceiling, and slowly exhale the right hand down. Reach the left arm up, drawing that left rib cage up towards the ceiling, pressing through the fingertips, and lower the left hand down. Good, walk your hands over to the right foot. Now we're gonna let the right hand rest, okay? So we don't wanna press into this right leg.
We're going to be using our core here. So you're going to let the right palm rest open around the ankle or the knee or somewhere in between, wherever it feels good to you. And then I want you to circle your left arm up to the side, reaching through your fingertips. Start to stack your shoulders, drawing your left shoulder back just a little bit. Both palms are facing forward. If you can see mine, it's about at my knee here. We want to keep the rib cage nice and lifted, using your core to hold you up. Good. Beautiful. Extending your neck nice and long. Slowly lower down. Beautiful. Bring your left hand down. Walk your hands over to the left side. Opening up through the right side body. Flip your palms to face forward. Circle the right arm up, drawing your shoulders up to stack. Pressing through your right fingertips, opening up your right rib cage. Beautiful. Finding that nice deep opening through the right side body. Using your core to help you lift here. And then slowly bring your right hand down. Walk your hands back to center. Relax down here. Beautiful. Maybe finding a little sway in your hips, left and right. Good. And then walk your feet all the way together. Good. We're going to do a couple of standing splits. You can roll all the way up. Turn back towards the front of your mat. You're going to bring your hands all the way down, coming into a forward fold, hinging at the waist. You can bend your knees as much as needed here. Press your hands into the ground. You're going to press into the right foot. And when you're ready, reach the left leg up as much as it feels good. Keeping the right knee slightly bent, or you can straighten it out if your hamstrings are ready. And then draw your left foot back down. Pressing into your left foot, slowly start to lift your right leg up, allowing an opening through the hamstrings. Really gentle here. Our hamstrings are feeling pretty fresh. And bring the right foot down. Good. Slowly roll all the way up to standing. Bring the palms together overhead and come back to a little back bend. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, fold forward. Good. Bring your hands back down to the ground. Press back into that right foot and reach the left leg up. Looking towards your right knee, you can stay right here, or you can walk the hands closer to your right ankle. Maybe bringing one and then the other, or maybe just one at a time. Keeping your gaze set in one place that's not moving. Good. And then bring your left foot down. Extend your right leg up, pressing into the left leg. Finding a nice hinge here at the waist. Good. Walk your hands closer to the standing leg. And if it feels good, maybe bringing one hand to your ankle and then the other. Beautiful. Bring your hands back down, extend your right leg back down. Slowly rise all the way up to standing. Bring your palms together overhead and take a little bit deeper back bend here. Good. Exhale, fold forward, hinging at the waist. Bring your hands to the ground, step back to a plank. Good. Pause here in your plank with your shoulders stacked over your wrists. Good. Engaging through your core, finding that nice long line from the top of your head all the way down to your heels. And you're going to touch your knees down and then send them back up. 3 more of these, touching the knees down and send them back up. 2 more, touch down and exhale back up. Touch down and exhale back up. Good. Bring your knees down, send your hips all the way back to child's pose. Untucking your toes, allow your forehead to come to the mat. Walk your fingers forward, keeping your elbows up, extending your shoulders nice and long. Come back to your breath. Watching the inhale and exhale. Allowing your breath to move through your nose. And then when you're ready, we're gonna press back up into our plank. Our abs are nice and warmed up now, feeling nice and strong. We've given them lots of variety, lots of different things to experience. So we're gonna take a few more strengthening poses and then we will relax them down. So from here in your plank, I want you to walk your feet out to the edge of the mat. Good, finding a nice, tall, strong plank. Beautiful. And then you're gonna bring your left knee to your left elbow and then extend it back. Doing the same thing on the right side. Good. We're gonna do 2 more of these. Knee to elbow and then extend it back. Beautiful. One last time on each side. Good. And extend it back. Lower your knees down. Bring your big toes together. Draw your hips back for child's pose. Bringing your forehead down, walking your hands forward as much as you can. The hips are open here, the knees are all the way out to the edge of the mat. And then soften your elbows, allow them to relax down. Let your head move left and right, giving yourself a little bit of a forehead massage. Bend your elbows, let your wrists come up and gently roll them left and right. We've put a lot of pressure on them today. We're going to give them a little bit of relief. Bending them in and out. Good. And then relax them down. Allowing your body to sway left and right here. Opening up your shoulders, your hips. Good. And then press all the way forward into Cobra. Extending your legs long behind you, straight, and lifting through your chest, pressing into the earth with all 10 fingers. Allowing the shoelace side of your toes to press into the earth. Tighten through your core and gently lift your hips up, lifting your knees up, finding your upward dog here. Release your hips back down. Allow your head to come back as much as it feels good. Bend your knees, draw your toes towards the back of your head. Finding a nice big opening through the core. And exhale, release your toes down. Allow your body to come all the way down to the ground. Reach your arms out to a T and look towards your right hand. Allowing your body to settle in. I'm going to show you on the left side, but you're going to bring your right hand in right next to your face. Slowly roll onto your shoulder. And then you're going to bring your right foot back behind your left leg. So keep your left leg nice and straight. Your right foot comes behind it. And then you're going to allow your head to settle down here. This is another place, if you'd like, you can bring a block. Let your head rest down here. Or you can extend it all the way to the earth, whichever feels good to you. It's really a matter of preference. Letting your foot rest down behind your straight leg. Allowing your shoulders to open up, your hips to open up. Taking 3 deep breaths here. Good. Extend your right leg long. Slowly roll onto your stomach. Extend your left arm out to the side. And you're going to, your right hand, I switched on you. You're gonna bring your left hand right next to your face. Rolling onto your right arm. Bring your left foot back behind your straight leg, allowing your body to roll onto your shoulder as much as it feels good. And then slowly relaxing your head down to the mat. Using your left hand or your right hand to support you here. Nope, it would be your left. I got us all mixed around. Your left hand is supporting you as you open up your right shoulder. Good. Coming back to your breath here, counting your breaths. 3 deep inhales and 3 deep exhales. And then slowly relax that left leg down. Roll back onto your stomach. Bring your hands underneath your chin, allowing your head to lift up just a little bit, opening up through the throat. Good. Now, you're gonna bring your knees apart. Let your feet come together. Finding a nice little opening for the hips, really gentle. Pressing your feet together in a little butterfly. Let your knees open wide. Finding just enough stretch here. You may find that your thighs are engaged. That is totally fine. Relieving some tension through the low back. And then relax your legs down so your legs are in a wide-legged opening. Good. Bend your knees, let your feet rock left and right. Again, loosening up the hips, the low back. We strengthen the stomach for another number of reasons, but it's really good for the back. The stronger our stomach is, the stronger our backs will be, the more supported they'll be. And then walk your knees together. Let your feet relax down. Good. All right, so you're gonna reach through your fingertips all the way forward and slowly draw them up off the ground. Drawing your chest up, your elbows up, and then start to lift your toes. Maybe your knees, your thighs come off the ground, engaging through your core, finding that opening through your stomach, contraction through your back. And exhale, lower down. Relax your shoulders. We're gonna do 3 more of those. On your next inhale, extending through your toes, through your fingertips, start to draw them up, tightening through your core, and exhale, release down. The next time we do it, I want you to focus on your biceps and your glutes. The strength that is coming from your arms and your glutes. On your next inhale, rise up, pressing through your fingertips, feeling your biceps, pressing through your toes, feeling your glutes, and exhale, release down. We've got 1 more. Take a big inhale. And on your exhale, rise up, pressing through your fingertips, through your toes, extending long. 3 deep breaths here. And lower all the way down. Beautiful. Come back into your Sphinx, pressing your elbows into the ground, under your shoulders. Allow your head to relax down. Chin to chest, let your head gently roll left and right. And then with your elbows pressed into the ground, we're gonna extend one leg and then the other. Reaching the right leg up as much as it feels good, engaging through the core, through the glutes and the low back. And exhale, release it down. Tighten through the core, draw the left leg up. Peeling the knee and then the thigh off the ground, letting the hips press into the earth, and exhale, lower it down. Now the tendency here is to let the shoulders start to cave up towards the ears. We want to press our neck nice and long, elongating through the neck, finding lots of length. And then when you're ready, press your palms into the earth. All 10 fingers are rooting. Let your hips rest on the ground. Tighten through your core, through your glutes,
and start to lift that right leg up again. Continuing to breathe here, and exhale, release it down. Inhale, reach your left leg up. And exhale, release it down. Now let's do both together. Inhale, reach both up. Good. The tendency to cave here is so strong, but keep that neck nice and long. And exhale, release it down. Good. Draw the right leg up. Extending the right leg long. And exhale, release it down. Draw the left leg up. Tighten through the core, through the glutes. And release it down. Good. Let's press back into tabletop. And we're gonna move through a couple cat-cows, bringing some relief to the back and the abs after all those nice big stretches. So bringing your wrist right under your shoulders. Take a big inhale, coming into your cow pose. Draw your navel down, shoulders and hips rise. And exhale, draw your head down, lift through your spine, tucking your tailbone down. Drop your head down. Inhale, reach up through the chin, through the chest. Draw your hips up, press your navel down. Exhale, draw your head down, lift through your spine, rounding out your back. Inhale, reach up, drawing your chest, your hips up. And exhale, head comes down, spine comes up. Moving with the rhythm of your own breath, inhaling up and exhaling down. Good. Finding nice big openings here. And then draw your hips all the way to your heels. So big toes come together, knees come out to the sides. Draw your hips down into one more child's pose, relaxing your forehead down. Allowing your forehead to rock left and right. Letting your body settle into the mat. And then bringing your hands to rest by your side, allowing your shoulders to soften, finding maybe a little deeper rounding through the spine. And then when you're ready, press all the way up into seated, bringing your knees together, sit back on your heels, pop up just a little bit to come up onto your toes, pressing your toes open, finding that nice stretch, pressing all of your toes into the earth, maybe finding a little sway here to loosen. Good. And then we're gonna come back into seated. Bringing your knees out, whichever crisscross you started with, we're gonna go the opposite direction. It may feel awkward for a moment, that is okay. I'm gonna turn to look at you guys, but you can definitely, turn to look at you, but you can definitely stay to the side if you'd like. Bring your palms to your knees and allow your body to settle in here. Coming back to your breath. We're gonna finish how we started. Coming back into that meditative breath, you can close your eyes, soften your jaw. Allow your shoulders to roll back, extending long through your spine, reaching the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Engaging through your core, through your shoulders. Drawing your attention back to your breath. Maybe moving the sides of the hips out of the way to feel the sits bones, to feel the root chakra pressing into the earth. Palms are face down on your knees to help you root and ground. eyes are closed to help you come into the present moment without distractions. Remembering that waterfall that was washing away the ups and downs of the day. Feeling refreshed and renewed, take a moment here to consider the rest of your day. Just as we come to the mat on purpose, you lead forth to the rest of your day on purpose. If you could get one thing out of the rest of this day, what would it be? When you're ready, bring your palms together at heart center, pressing into your sternum. Maybe find a little bit of warmth by rubbing them back and forth. Finding some nice strong energy. All that strengthening through the core, all the rooting into the earth. Feeling the warmth between your hands and the energy that you have access to. Allow your palms to rest together, thinking about your intention for the rest of the day, letting it be at the forefront of your mind. When you're ready, you can open your eyes, relax your hands down. You have everything you need for the day that you want to have. I hope that it is full of love and light, and I will see you soon. Have a great day.